Mother's Day is less than 2 weeks away, and there's still plenty of time to make a gift that Mom will absolutely love. Do-it-yourself diva Malia Karlinsky is back with some creative ideas for all of us. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Mary.
And I like how you're here 2 weeks beforehand, so we have time to get creative.
Yes, let's all get ready. We all want to get working on those Mother's Day gifts. So what's really hot right now for Mother's Day is glass.
Oh, okay.
It's affordable, it's versatile, it's super easy to work with. You won't believe how easy it is. So I'm going to show some ideas, whether your mom's a foodie or more into decor, there's lots of things you can do with glass.
Got it.
Okay, so first up, pedestals are really in right now. You've probably seen them at lots of stores.
Beautiful little cake displays, pastries and whatnot,
Well, the neat thing is it's really easy to do it yourself. So all you need is these glass pieces, a glass plate, a candle holder, and this magical concoction called E6000.
E6000, what is that?
It's this super strong glue.
Here it is, E6000,
so
okay.
all you do is put the pieces together with the glue, of course, let it set for 2 or 3 days, and voila, you have your own pedestals.
I've never heard of this magic glue, E6000. Okay, so that's strong enough to keep this together.
It keeps it together.
Solid,
Same thing for these sand candles, if your mom's more into candles. It's just these mason jars, which are so hot right now, and the candlesticks and the E6000
again. Gosh, okay, so I'm just gonna lift this up gently. Oh, that's really sturdy.
Yeah, isn't it? And it looks professional. All I did was put some sand in there and some shells and a candle. Maybe put a ribbon on there, and it looks really nice, right? But you made it yourself,
and very
affordable
idea too. Okay.
Yeah, very easy. So, Mary, remember when you're a little kid and you do the tissue paper craft for Mom? Well, tissue paper has got an upgrade. Thank goodness. So there's this new tissue paper out. It's already cut into little squares for you.
Oh, that's how. Okay, that's how it's sold.
That's how it's sold, and it's super durable.
Okay.
So it's, you know how tissue paper is so easy to rip, and then you're like, rats, I ruined my whole project.
Right.
This tissue paper doesn't really rip. So all you need is the tissue paper, your glass piece, some decoupage called Fast Finish. You put it all over your piece, put your paper on there, and then do another coat, and it makes this beautiful stained glass look.
I was going to say, this tissue paper, I could tell it's tissue paper, but there are no ugly tears and corners that are ripped off.
Yeah, it's, you know, if you're going to invest the time in doing a project, you want it to turn out nicely. So these are great.
The grown-up version of the tissue paper project.
Or the kid could do it if you were supervising, right? So, and all these things are available at Ben Franklin Crafts in Redmond.
Okay.
Yeah, all these pieces. So if Mom's more into pampering, how about a lotion dispenser? So these mason jars are so cute. They come with the pump already. So right there, so easy, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then on top, it's just vinyl. So Mary, it looks like this.
Got it.
It's no big deal. You burnish the front of it with a plastic card, like a credit card, and then all you have to do is peel it back. And you can get a look at what it looks like there.
And that's how you did that?
And that's how you do that. You would lay this on top, and then you would burnish it again.
That is so much fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really easy. And that's also, if Mom's into candy, like this mom is, in case anybody's wondering what I want. I made it myself already. Again, with this candy jar, just put some a cute candy vinyl on there and filled it up, and really easy.
A lovely display.
A lovely display, thanks.
So many good ideas.
And if Mom's a foodie, this is a really neat one too. This is also the vinyl on glass, but I actually wrote on it with a chalk pen.
Oh, that's
oil and vinegar. Yeah, and it's cute. Mom can have her own custom oil and vinegar.
You know what I like? They're so cute. They're homemade and they're practical.
I like practical too, and so does Mom.
Mom likes practical gifts. Malia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mary. Thanks for having me.
For more information on these ideas, go to our website, KOMO-News.com, click on KOMO-TV, and go to Hot Links. Spring has finally sprung, and it's finally that time of year where we head outside and start our gardens. And it doesn't have to cost a whole bunch. Our do-it-yourself diva, Malia Karlinsky, is back with some fun and frugal gardening ideas. And you brought a whole bunch of ideas with you.
I did, Mary.
Love that.
We love to get outside, don't we, and garden.
Yes.
But what we don't love is to spend a lot of money on gardening gear. It's kind of silly.
And it can cost a lot.
It can, but it doesn't have to. So let me share some ideas with you. So I was at a big box store recently. I saw these gardening stones, or garden stones, and they were $6 for this little tiny stone. I thought, that is silly, right? You have rocks at your own house.
So let's dig them up, people. You know they're there.
Dig up those big rocks. You can paint them. I've got some vinyl stickers. They're like $1 at the hardware store for 1 million of them. And then you can spray some sealant on there, and then you have your own garden stones. And they're really cute. The kids can help you do them. They kind of jazz up your garden space.
Oh, the kids are going to be all over painting rocks. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, so
this is cute.
Fancy fly swatter. So when you're entertaining outside, what you don't want is your nasty old fly swatter out there. That's kind of breaks the ambiance. It's not really very good. So why don't you jazz them up? As a matter of fact, you can find a steal right now at Dollar Tree. It's 2 fly swatters for $1.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can, I put some faux flowers on there. You can put little butterflies.
I love this.
And they're cute,
That
right?
is such a good idea. And really, only one side has to be flat, right?
Right. Only the important side
Only
has
the
to
important
be flat.
side.
Yeah. Okay, so garden pots, garden variety pots. We all have them in our garage. If you don't, you can find such great deals on them right now.
I do. How did you know? Have you been to my garage? Because I have a couple
I know
just sitting
you.
on the shelf.
I know how
and
you think. Yeah.
I haven't planted anything in the, okay.
Well, you can though. And so I just jazz this up with some spray paint.
Okay.
And I actually used laundry line to kind of make the top thing there.
Which is that?
Which is that.
Right there.
It cost me a
Okay.
buck. And I put some faux flowers on there. I used hot glue to do that. And look how cute it is. It'd be a great gift for your mom or grandma for Mother's
Really
Day. And it
colorful.
couldn't be easier.
Okay.
So garden markers. Don't need to spend a lot of money on garden markers. You know, a lot of times we plant our gardens and we think we'll never forget what this
Well,
is
yeah.
or where.
But when
you do.
everything comes up green at first,
Yeah.
what is that?
Exactly. What the heck is that? So baby spoons, plastic baby spoons.
Oh.
12 for $1 with a Sharpie. That's all you need.
That's all you need. Okay,
Yeah,
got
really
it.
simple. Okay, gardening gloves. That might be one thing that you'd be willing to spend more money on, but you don't have to.
And what do you mean
Well,
by that?
what I mean is, so these are really inexpensive garden gloves. These are a buck. But the problem is they don't have a lot of grip.
That's why we pay
That's
more,
the bummer.
right? Yeah.
But you or possibly your child has puffy paint. You know that kind of three-dimensional paint?
Yes.
So I just use puffy paint to make little dots on it to make
Does
it
the same
grippy.
thing?
It does the same thing.
Things I learned from you. Okay, there you go. And they're fun to make. And it does feel exactly the same. She's
does.
She's not kidding.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
No.
Okay.
And kitchen compost. So this kind of goes in with the idea of gardening. This is just a really inexpensive garbage can along with these bio bags. They're $25 for under $6. Throw the kitchen scraps in there, and you can either put it in your yard waste or if you're composting outside.
It does the same thing, and it's the same size, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah,
and it's,
okay.
it's really not bad
Good
looking,
idea.
and it's just easy. Finally, these kneeling pads in the garden, if we're going to be out there for a long time, we don't want to hurt our knees. So, but they're kind of boring, right? They look really plain. So, an idea is grab your old celery
Okay.
and paint it, and then stamp it, and it looks like flowers.
That's how you did this?
Yeah, it's celery.
With a bunch of celery? Oh
With a
my
bunch
God.
of celery. This is also a great activity for the kids, right? They would love it. They would have so much fun, and you can't mess it up. It's just easy
You
as
have
pie.
the best, most frugal, yet family-friendly activities that
Thanks,
we can
Mary.
all participate in. I love all these ideas, Malia. Thanks for stopping
Thanks.
by.
And they're available under hot links for people that want more information.
That's right.
Okay.
And people are always asking, what is that? For more information, as you just mentioned, go to KOMONews.com and click on KOMO-TV and hot links. Thanks, Malia.
Thanks, Mary.
It's that time of the year when we spend more time outside, whether it's working in our gardens or entertaining in our backyards. But we're not alone. Those pesky insects are out there too. Joining me to share her homemade ideas on getting insects to bug off is our do-it-yourself diva, Malia Karlinsky. Great to see you, Malia.
Thanks, Molly.
Happy Mother's Day yesterday.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. This is very timely because actually, even though the weather wasn't the greatest yesterday, we did spend some of Mother's Day outside.
Right.
And spent the
It's
whole
a bummer.
time. Yeah, it
and,
is.
And you know, they think that they have the right to be there.
Right.
Bugs do.
What are they thinking?
What are they thinking?
Right.
So let me start off by saying these are just some really easy things. It's stuff you probably already have at home, so anyone can do it. So I'm going to start with citronella candles. Bugs, especially mosquitoes, are repelled by citronella.
Right.
And it's super easy actually to make a candle. All you need is soy chips and a couple small candle supplies, and which are like wicks and a little wax to stick it at the bottom, and some citronella oil. And the neat thing is you can melt these guys right in the microwave. So it's super easy.
So you just put this into the jar.
You put it into like a container, like maybe a measuring cup.
Right.
Melt it in the microwave, and then you add some citronella and pour it in, like these jars are great. Pour it in some canning jars or whatever container you have. Let it sit for a couple days, and voila, you have a citronella candle.
And this one would last all summer, I would think.
It would, and it
Yeah.
makes a nice smell, and it's nice to kind of keep those bugs away. And you can actually upgrade it with some, you can actually print labels. And I actually made some, which people can grab off the Hot Links website, or the Hot Links. But anyways, really easy and makes it look more professional. So that's one idea.
Very nice.
Another problem that we tend to get is aphids. And especially on our roses, which is so
Right.
sad after you spend all that time on your roses. So here's something super easy that you can use to get rid of aphids. 2 cups of water, an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and you can I put mine in my blender because I don't have a food processor per se.
Right.
And then you strain it with an old nylon and just put it in a spray bottle. And in the morning, just give your roses a couple spritzes and it should keep the aphids away
Really?
without
Great.
hurting the roses.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. I think I called this one Yeah, Bugs Be Gone spray. So this is more for your play structure or your patio furniture, not for your body.
Okay.
So again, bugs are repelled by onions. So half an onion, 4 cloves of garlic. They also, it turns out, don't like cayenne pepper.
Oh, all right.
So a couple teaspoons of cayenne pepper and a half a teaspoon of dishwashing soap. Mix it up with 2 cups of water, and that should keep the bugs off of your stuff.
Bugs and vampires. All the garlic.
If you have any vampires in your neighborhood, you might have bigger problems than the bugs.
That's another concern, right?
Now this one's actually, you could use this on yourself. This is Buzz Off mosquito spray, because there's nothing worse than when you're in the garden and you hear that bzzz sound, and you want the bugs to buzz off. So witch hazel.
Right, which is very inexpensive.
Which is very inexpensive. Citronella essential oil, which is available at grocery stores or PCC and places like that. Also tea tree oil, lavender, and lemongrass oil. You mix it in, and the lavender is really for the smell, because it makes it smell better.
Right.
And you can put it on your clothes. You can put it on your arms and your legs. You know, if you have shorts on, and it should keep those mosquitoes away.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm very curious why you have a giant can of Rainier beer.
You know, I love Rainier beer, so actually as a Seattle girl, I never actually use this for what I, but it's whatever you have in your fridge, right?
Right.
So slugs. So now I'm going to talk about some stuff you already have at home that can help repel, or not repel, but kind of take care of your bug problem. So slugs are attracted to beer, just like the rest of us. So you could actually put some beer in a shallow pie dish, bury it where you know the slugs kind of go, because you see that telltale, mark.
The slime,
The slime, and they will be attracted to this, and that should take care of those slugs for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you prefer a more direct approach, you can just actually, if you have some vinegar at home, which most people do, you can spray the slugs or the snails with vinegar.
Okay.
And that will take care of your problem.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Great.
Fruit flies. So fruit flies, that's an inside problem, also an outside problem if you have fruit, or if you're doing some composting. So you just put some apple cider vinegar in a cup and a plastic wrap over it, and do some holes with a pen or a pencil, and the fruit flies will be attracted to the apple cider vinegar. They'll go in, but they won't come out.
Fantastic.
It's a one-way trip.
Wonderful suggestions, Malia. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Molly.
It's so easy. I know it was hard to catch it all, though. You can get more information on our website. Go to KOMONews.com, click on KOMO-TV, and hot links. You'll find this information and the labels for the citronella candles as well.